we should be live right now on YouTube. Why is there a black screen? Okay, no, we're good. So, yeah, today's my birthday, and I decided what better game to play than DDLC Plus. Because, you know what? This game may have traumatized me like 3 or 4 years ago, but we're still gonna play it anyway. Yeah, you think? We ain't a bitch. We don't need no fucking warnings. No, the game's aging in a region. You can set exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree. Serenity Forge, huh? Forge is Team Silvano. Anyways, we are back. Is this controller compatible, actually? Oh my god, I can use my controller. Alright, so, settings. Let's max out text speed. Something like that. A little blind. No, we don't need no content warnings. Okay. So, hello my friends. Your boy Game is here. Today, it's my birthday, like I said earlier. So, I should probably have the stream up on my phone so I can actually see who's in. So we're gonna play. I use my keyboard for that. We'll go Crest. We'll be Crest today. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards. Off to a great start. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in a way in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my Sayori. My Sayori is Sayori. My brain is not working right now. I got done work like an hour ago. Shocker! I had to work on my birthday. My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting out high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But she could chase after me like this. I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let's say where he catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah, you say like you think about ignoring me. That's mean, Crass. Well, people stare at you for acting weird. I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I still have it in you to be mean to him if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. It's from here, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Cress, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Huh? It's not true. You told me you joined a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. I'm just trying to adjust my chair. Not nearly as close to my desk as I normally am. It's weird. I've got like so much. I can see my knees. I'm not used to that. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me, which I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Felt that. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I was worried that you wouldn't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I died at the thought you're becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll get a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. You at least promise me you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Well, not surprised I even let myself relate to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind up at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. School days as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I have to pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. So Yori wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? So you haven't come into the class while spacing out. Look around, I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me, it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. No what? Well, they could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help her start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the people who wanted to propose the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And the Tsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell Sayori if Sayori's that much on air or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Fine. Stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm moving my microphone a little bit so it's not like in the way. So if you guys hear audio off to like the right, that's where my microphone is. Actually, I could probably just push my thing up a little bit. Since I'm not using my keyboard, instead using my controller, I do have to move a couple things out of the way. Let me just get the mouse off the screen. That would have been my speaker just now. Everyone, the new member is here. Oh, I gotta come up with voices. I told you, don't call me a new member. Huh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Chris, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club. Thank you, Matt. Work was stuff, but other than that, yeah, it was a pretty chill day. Oh yeah, my manager got fired. That was a thing that happened. Also, I really hope you didn't just now remember, because I'm streaming. It's full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Utsuki? Girl with sour attitude, whose name is apparently Utsuki, is one I don't recognize. The small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. None of you said it to me. Yes, I get that, but quite literally none of you said it. And I had to remind Alexia about it. I got it from everyone else. No one told me. I had to remind Alexia. I got it from my family. Obviously, I got it from my family. But what surprised me is Kat said it to me. Some of my friends off of VR told me. But yet, yeah, exactly. Which is why I'm so surprised, because everyone there has me at it on Facebook. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. No, none of you guys did. And that's the surprising part. It kind of stung, you know? Sarah says that quietly into my ear, and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears... Oh, that's a good question, actually. I didn't even think about that, to be honest. I'm just so busy with work and just trying to get my house straightened up for, like, the week, for, like, a while. More specifically, my room. It just slipped my mind. I didn't even think about that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. I keep saying Natsuki. I got really used to saying Natsuki. It's Natsuki. At first, I was more used to saying Natsuki. Now I'm more used to saying Natsuki. Natsuki. It's long story. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Cress. They do. They really do. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica's the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. That's fine. That's fair. Let's hope. But I do plan on being traumatized. Also, if you just fall asleep to the stream, Alexia, I would not be upset with that. If you want to have it up in the background, that's perfectly fine. You can do whatever you want. I just want more than just myself in chat. I don't care if I don't get much interaction. I just want to see more than one person. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Cress. We made a room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, you got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Those are a few desks arranged to form a table. So dimensions providing so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay! Are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foot off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. By the way, trash voice acting, I know. I'm doing the best I can. I don't have the vocals, nor do I have the patience to do this. It was just as bad like 3-4 years ago, so put up with it. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. They're not perfect, Matt. Also, thank you, Andy. Thank you, Tran. Sayori talks in a mouthful, and Artie has managed to get icing on her. Mood. That is a mood right there. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaky glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Have I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Huh? I thought you technically did. So I always said, well, maybe. But not for, you know, you! Dummy. Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She gave a place teacup in front of each of us before setting down a teapot next to the cupcake tray. Wait. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I will admit, tea does help you enjoy things. I suppose I have waters next to me. Well, technically 3/4 of a water. I did not come into this prepared. I just had like 2 water bottles, and I'm already done one of them because it was barely full. Yeah, I don't have any more water. I just have empty bottles. I should really fill up some stuff for the next time. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. Huh? That's not... Tilted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe it. Well, tea reading may not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Which I do. I really do enjoy tea. That's fair. He's probably gonna ask me to do the same, which... Honestly, I don't have that many OC renders. I really don't, which is surprising. Well, then again, you've made most of my OCs, so it makes sense. I would say close to like 200. I'm gonna say close to 200. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider... Matt! Wait! What the fuck? I probably only see like a very small amount of them then. Jesus fuck. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Matt, Jesus fuck. I've made maybe 20? Maybe a few more? Can I unplug this thing? I wonder. Oh, I can't. Oh, crap. Oh! Thank you, game. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. And Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Aw, Thank you, Matt. I did put a lot of time into the ones that I made. By a lot of time, I mean at most 3 hours. Also, if you haven't noticed, the thumbnail for this is basically just my original Doki Doki Literature Club thumbnail from like years ago. Ow, I dropped my controller. Okay, so, but I just added a plus to it. But anyways, so I bought myself some ice cream since today's my birthday. Thought I'd treat myself a little bit while I'm streaming. Yeah, I just added a plus to it. Oh, wait. How do I bring that back up? Wait. I don't know how to. Oh, wait. Is this just. Yeah, it's, it's, Ben and Jerry's topped chocolate caramel cookie dough. So, I'll be digging into that a bit while I'm streaming. I don't like eating while I'm doing anything involving talking. But you know what? I'll make an exception today. It's my birthday. I'll make an exception. So I've got it right in front of me. Oh, that looks good. Oh, shit. I gotta be careful. It liquefied. Oh, it's good. As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You've probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? I choked on my spit there. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It's like nothing but arguing with the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Trust me, I found it very funny myself. Because I'm just trying to go... and I just inhaled spit as I went to say the next word. Yo, he also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. What's that? Oh, it's an audio jack. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort starting to do something brand new. Especially when something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. That is straight facts. That's some good freaking ice cream right there. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. I swear to God, if they actually add new members in this, I'm gonna die. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Also, oh, I didn't mention this. I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea what's different. Matt, no. Not in... You're a moderator. You can't be saying that. I mean, they are all 18. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still really don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Crust, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I quietly to myself, half joking. Tsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? It's not good at thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces them over a teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. You know what? I appreciate this a lot more. I think Yuri would like the Ultimate Heroes and Alex Everyday Adventures. I really think she would like those. Based off of this response. I'm being really loud at like midnight, pretty much. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems reserved and timid the moment I walked in, but it's obvious that by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. So something like this would immerse you? Because I remember this being very psychologically based. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. How ironic. Indeed. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped at something I can relate to at the minimal level. The most horror thing I've read is like the Goosebumps books. Even then, they aren't really that horrifying. At this rate, you may as well be having a conversation with a rock. That's what I feel like it is when people have a conversation with me. I was having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. You know what? Fair. Very fair. Those things can be creepy as hell. I guess you could say that. It was. I never said it wasn't. I never said it wasn't fire back in the days. I'm just saying, compared to stuff like Stephen King, and even your dad, like, Goosebumps doesn't really compare all that much. Can I just... Oh, I can just lift that up. Okay. Got nice little arm resties here. But if a story makes me think or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful in changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Matt! Matt! I know you're not joking, but you didn't need to say that in the chat, my guy! I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, Tsuki's eyes thought over me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? But what? Who gives you that idea? Let's scrap a piece of scrap paper behind. Listen, I'm doing my best. Also, hello there. You left a piece of scrap paper behind during the last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Oh, hey Turtle! Thank you for tuning in! You have no right to say you hate it. You hate horror. You have so much horror experience. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Yes. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Well, I just think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. Excuse me. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is the writing to oneself. It was willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Fun fact, like a few years back, like not too long ago, I want to say within the past 5 years, I did a bit of poem writing myself. Mostly to just let out my negative emotions, and then I just didn't feel like writing poems anymore. Aww, I wanted to read everyone's poems. I think I even used one of my own poems for a project in high school. I did end up using one of my poems for that. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? It really is. What isn't healthy is... Yeah, they were good. They weren't bad. They did have deep meanings, which I don't know if was clear enough. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Cress? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. Still a problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. After I take this bite of ice cream. Oh, so good. I never said I would join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and where's my train of thought? Yeah, that would make anyone. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Shit. But I'm sorry. I thought. Yes. You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I know, right? Like, they're going to literally guilt-trip you into it. I just realized that now. You are guilt-tripped into this club. There was no going back. Indeed, very goofy. And as if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay. Decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Chris, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class on Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the other girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Chris, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sarah and I never did walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! That to do was to park the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mom wandered back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Love how everyone else is just slightly off to the side, given Natsuki's head, and then Monica just staring directly into your soul. I never realized that until I actually got a good look at this. Monica just stares directly at you. Like, yeah, they all look at you, but they don't face you like Monica does. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow close to one of these girls. Alright. As he makes the most of my circumstances, I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, I forget how much visual novels take out of you. There's a little Monica down at the bottom. I do think your favorite club member will like. Good man, I don't know who likes your poem the most. Who do I feel like writing? What do I feel like writing to today? Big word seems like it would go with Yuri. I don't know who to write to. We'll just do random words. Pout. Clouds. Twirl. What's the flower? Depression. Or Sayori. Fireworks. Skipping. Extraordinary. Google. Dark. Party. Oh no, what happened? Oh, okay. Chat crashed for a second there. After image. Music. Fickle. Portrait. Valentine. Unrequited. Bubbles. Uncanny. Judgment. I know there's a Monica down at the bottom. How you getting, Cress? Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Shit, why is it so bad quality? You know what? I'm gonna amp up the quality. Don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. It starts to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Crass. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. So you told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan on just come here and hang out or what. If you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Monica, why did you feel that was necessary? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. I don't know why she felt that was necessary to say. I mean, I carried a manga around with me all the time back in middle school. A little bit into high school. Manga is literature! So defeated, Natsuki moves back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Gus always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. You have to do busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. We're not gonna talk about that second one. Well, my microphone is like pretty close to me, but it's got like noise dampenings. So what if I take them off? Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? I'm doing the best I can here. I'm only quiet when I'm talking Yuri's voice, or if it's like a somber moment. Still the same. Okay, so it's just. Hold on. Let me hop into OBS and see if I can raise up my microphone quality. Where did I put my mouse down here. It's a new microphone. I'm still not used to it fully. Gotta change scenes real quick. Actually, I don't even need to do that. Why did I do that? Let's just raise up my microphone audio. Okay. How about now? Is that better? I just raised up my mic volume. Is that better, or is it still the same? Okay, good. We're good. Okay, so I'll keep it at this from now on. Thank you for the input. I would use my headset's mic, but I don't trust it to do a good job. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Crest can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she's put me in. Oh, you're even bright something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Huh? Wait. Me? We just met yesterday. What? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Siri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Why does that accurately seem like me? Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Well, let me take my socks off real quick. I just got right up here. Shoes off. I just got right to streaming. It's so awkward wearing socks when I'm streaming. Okay, socks are off. Just pull my chair up closer. Well, it also might be because I'm a little far back. Oh my god, I can't move on my carpet. Maybe a hardwood floor wouldn't be a bad idea in my room. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Note to self, by the way, grab a couple waters. Not just like the warm, half-drank ones that I'm using right now. Okay, don't eat ice cream and then proceed to drink water. Not a good taste. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I don't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Also, I thought there was voice acting in this game. I was wrong. I'm still doing the voice acting just like I was 4 years ago now. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How's this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Most definitely. I will not forget by the end of today. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face slightly buried into a book. I kind of want to turn on my fan because it's hot, and I'm running out of breath. Holy crap. I haven't had to talk this much in a while. It's been... I'm not meant for this. Can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Let me. I'm just gonna real quick move something out from in front of my keyboard. Oh crap. I just dropped something. I just dropped my old web. Remember when they did face cam for this series? Me too. I decided against it because I just didn't bother changing out my work clothes today. So maybe next week I'll have a face cam. Close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Problem is, the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. It doesn't solve the problem, though. Huh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? After they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. Oh, you're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. It is. Actually, I don't mind it. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested. Wait, that wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Food is the fastest way to a man. The fastest way to a man's heart is through his stomach. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who is trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to do things that make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. Can't imagine what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. It's a little hop back. It is a cute jump scare. Wait, actually I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying late again, aren't you? Not you're at a club, you have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud! Glance over my shoulder, see Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. It's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? Matt. No. That's it's secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Huh? Sayori glanced around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around here. And my fingers up on the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I tried to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Ouch! I forgot we were savage. Ouch! Huh? That's super mean. Sorry. Why don't you thank me later? Bro, just straight up said that's why you don't. This is why you don't have a boyfriend. Decided to button up her blazer from the bottom. See how much better it looks on you. You'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I just think about how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Huh? Don't say that! You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Show the fully closed button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you're a button, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, I look much better now. So, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? Oh, it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Phew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. If I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. You think carry me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just try and focus. Just focus on trying to wake up earlier. Well, if you focus on going to bed earlier, touche. It's a deal. Yeah. Guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah. I guess so, huh? So you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Oh, Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! Cress, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. I feel so enthusiastic, but Sayori still trails away to receive her poem. By the way, do you remember writing a poem last night? Yeah. Relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I can't really find much inspiration, so I've never really done this before. Now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. There, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Can I see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit? Tsuki and Ryuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. I may... You know, I kind of wish I turned on a face cam, because you can see my disappointed expression. You would genuinely see a disappointed look on my face, man. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh, wait, I can actually show it to Monica? I don't think I was able to before. Unless I was, and I'm just being stupid. I don't know. It's been a few years. Dude, not cool. I don't know, spat my ice cream out all over my keyboard. But honestly, same. Okay, yeah. See, I don't know. It's been years since I actually looked at Doki Doki. I also don't know how long this game's been out, but I know I've avoided anything other than there's a new CG. No, you couldn't. You couldn't. I remember. You only had Sayori, Yuri, and Natsuki. I remember that now. Okay. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing with Sayori first. Okay. Bro, that's what I'm playing right now. Doki Doki Plus. That's why there's the plus sign, plus symbol in the thumbnail now. But you know what? Just reusing an asset of an old thumbnail. I asked my friends. Most of them said Steam Library. So, here we are. She's my good friend, after all. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Cress. You fucking kidding me? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Matt. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Or even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Huh? Well, sure, that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem,
It's not just a poem. It's a Chris poem. That's what makes it feel extra special. Look, I can feel your feelings in it.
Sayori hugs the sheet close to her chest.
You're so weird. You're so weird. That's coming from me. I'm pretty fucking weird myself. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm standing in front of you in the club room.
I think it's still charging.
Yeah, I don't think my speaker's charging anymore.
I'm just gonna throw on, just really quick, throw on the new block that I've got right here. Let's just throw on the turbo block. Okay, yeah, no, now it's definitely charging. Okay, so that block is just messed up now. All right.
Oh, that took forever to get it close up to my desk. Why is it getting? It's not gonna cord. Okay. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Chris. Excuse me. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. Not sure Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason why I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Shut up, I had to burp. I didn't know I had to burp until it came out. I just punched myself in the head. Like you said before, Chris. Wonder if there's gonna be another out of context video. That would be funny. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to get me out of bed makes me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I want breakfast. I mean, she's honest.
Sayori.
This is just a guess. Just an educated guess based off of the information that I've been given. Bro, Sam, I want ice cream for breakfast.
Did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean.
I still tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah, especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Why is Sayori legit the embodiment of me? Just an embodiment of chaos.
Even though you were late for school? to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. I don't remember Monica being an option before. Hi, Chris. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, do you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities and things we can do better? I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm probably just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Chris. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Is it this? No, is it... I don't want to press a button in case I skip. Oh, but I can't skip. Oh, it's Y. Okay, it's just Y. It's the Y button that brings down the... I glitched out my audio on my headset. Yeah, that's true. I have Monica my poem. I like this one. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? It would be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Well, you're not wrong. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it's not like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. Let me take off the rubber balls on my mic and see how it stands after that. Stands up perfectly fine. Okay, so these are just... I don't really need these then. They just don't scratch up the surface. Also, I have a Dragon Radar now. Well, I've had a Dragon Radar. And so I think that's the kind of vibe I get when I read your poem. Your poem. You're sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, it sounds like Yuri. But in any case, the series writing has a kind of a gentle feel to it. You can tell she likes exploring emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knows, someone so happy would enjoy sad things too. Yeah, that's totally unexpected, man. I mean, who would have thought that someone so upbeat and cheerful would like some pretty dark and sad things? Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It'll take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always have you find whatever suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write that the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Yeah, because they're all gonna fucking die by your hand. Anyway, you want me to get back home now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident with someone who claims to be not very good. Well, it's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh no. Okay, no, we did. No, we did. We did have Monica. I remember now. I remember this. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? Not your boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see a real blind like a film outlet left out in the sun. It's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And on the other side, on the other side, was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. I'll kill you last. Well, yeah, you have over 1,000, and I'm sure some of them aren't very good. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. Mine, I don't remember exactly what my style was, or if I even had a style. Oh, can I just, like, not have this stand at all and just take it apart and just... Oh. 322 megabytes, huh? I gotta screw my microphone back together because I just decided like an idiot to try to stand it upright. Without the stand. I could easily just take it out of the thing and just hold it up to my mouth, but that doesn't make for good audio. So I'm gonna put it back. Oh, see, that makes more sense. Just this is soft though. I don't use that much. I don't. That is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. That is very true. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other, then I'll kill them all. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Just try to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yeah, I remember Monica's writing tips. Okay, so you were able to tell Monica your poems. I'm basically just eating a soup at this point. So fucking... It's really good though. Tsunatsuki. Huh? Well, that's about what I expected from someone like you. Oh, that's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So, basically, it's not cute enough. My man's me just roasting people today. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. I forgot how fucking pitiful it was. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. This music is very apt for this moment. It's so just... Holy shit, I forgot how bad it was. Nice handwriting, though. Yeah. Told you weren't gonna like it. I don't know what's up, but I like it. What? Let's be honest. I am. I just took offense that I wouldn't like it. Well, because everyone at high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. It's just like me in real life. All my friends are just going on to bigger and better things, and then there's me. Working a minimum wage job. Meanwhile, one of my friends is a tutor at college. One of them is an assistant teacher at a school. One of them is basically doing planning for whatchamacallit, for the roads. One of them is just they're all doing bigger and better things than I am. And it is really disheartening. But you know what? I've learned to cope with it and just be happy for them. Make sure my speaker's still charging. Well, where's my start? I'm still looking for my start. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Except for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling at the last line. So you did. Guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. They're all 18, though, so she must be the youngest by like a month or so. Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. When it passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts in the words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Yeah, legal reasons. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I've been this for several minutes, but we really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. You said there's specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I've been through that myself. I kind of wanted to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. That result that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finishes her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stamina is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. I think it's 18 for more than just legal reasons. But let's be real here. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback, or has given you valuable feedback, seeing what was on the last one. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if he was apologizing to me, to herself, or to Natsuki. Holy crap. I'm not going to be able to keep this up for much longer. I may have to cut early. We're only getting through the first day. I forgot how long this game is. It took me, 19 hours to beat the original? Oh, just my first run through? Oh, it took me a few live streams, I know that. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles genuinely as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry, that's terrible handwriting. What? I didn't think that at all. Your handwriting is beautiful. I can't even write cursive. Mine only slightly looks like cursive because my words all blend together. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. See? It's pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem, so that's a bonus. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. That was supposed to be easy to digest? What the hell are these? Oh. Oh, I know what these are now. Okay. I just put the. Okay, this is weird. I just have too much stuff scattered around my desk. Or not even a desk, it's a table. Ah, yes, Shark Boy is now playing Brawlhalla. I think I figured out how this mic works. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story wasn't about a ghost at all, Grass. Really? I must totally missed the point. Well, I suppose they didn't really glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences into their work. They usually don't want to tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps such a poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Fuck, hearing Yuri's voice so much is making me tired. Actually, I think the lack of oxygen that I'm receiving is making me tired because I'm out of breath. Lingering on last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it wouldn't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Phew. Guess that's everyone. That's on everyone. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As far as judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, maybe they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I guess that's why it's the ones I ended up getting myself into. Ross Williams, Sarah, Monica, or Halfway Time. I'm gonna leave you guys with some happy music for a bit. I'm getting tired of sitting in jeans. You know, I'm gonna get comfortable real quick. It'll take me like 2 seconds. I just don't want to be sitting in my jeans all freaking night. Also, I might or may not be streaming again tomorrow. Okay, I'm plugging my speaker. I'm burping a lot. Okay, now that didn't charge at all. I had that plugged in all day. Alright. It's almost 1 in the morning, isn't it? Yeah. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. Oh, shit. There goes my dragon radar. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I attend them, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow with frustration. Vegeta! Vegeta, not the radar! Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Suki dismissively returns the poem to the desk in one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? To clear about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for suggestions, what about someone who actually liked it? Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Crest did, too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my own writing style. I don't expect to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Crest liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Suki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, God. Huh? That's not what I... Oh, you were just... Yuri stands up as well. He was just that Chris appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh, now you know you didn't appreciate my advice more. Ain't you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would literally go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Crest started showing up. Damn. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Ouch. Cat bite. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Cress? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She can over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. This wouldn't have happened in the first place. It's the way making phones all convoluted for no reason. Makes you jump out of the read up, force them to figure it out. Help me explain it to her, Cress. Wait, there's a reason we have so many different expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding there's not only this unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Cress? Well? How did they get dragged into this in the first place? I don't know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. See, here's the thing. I appreciate the more convoluted, the more complex language. It gets the reader thinking. That's my philosophy. That's what I do. I kind of want to look to see if I for help, though. She's like, help me, Sayori. we'll go with Yuri. I honestly agree with Yuri a bit more. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait? It's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. You don't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri? Huh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenched her fists. In the end, nobody's taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, I always take a walk and clear my head. Say where she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm gonna go do that. It's very funny to look at all your faces right now. Not worrying, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. Now she comes to the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki... She really didn't need to do that. Look across the room. Has her chin buried in her hands while she stays down at her desk. I gingerly approach her, sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You'd probably hate me now. You know what? I just realized every time I've done a playthrough, I've always had Sayori help. I've never done it myself. I would not do that in real life. I would take matters in my own hand. Maybe have a bit of backup, but that's not really my thing. No, Yuri. How can anyone not get frustrated with being treated like that? You know as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Cress. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. That's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to go make some tea. Wow! Yeah, good idea. Take it out from more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say that was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Cress, how about you? I'd say the same. It was alright. Mostly. Is there anything to talk about with everyone? Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. That I like, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded myself with newfound determination. Chris, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I spent this much time together. Can't understand I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. Cress, it's nice I can spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you along with everyone's what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... Every day's going to be so much fun. See, it looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on the situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but it's really need to stop there. Well, let's see what the future holds, Sayori. I've heard Sayori on the shoulder. Sam wonders herself in her, but it's easy to say her as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah.
Let's do this. It just speed read the poem. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. You know what? When I beat the game and I get all the CGs, I'm gonna go achievement hunting and try to get the perfect poem for each of the girls, because those are achievements that we know of. There's like 12 total, which is Jesus, that's a lot. Well, there's 12 extra ones, so that makes for like 16 total. Let's at least get through Act 1. Oh crap, I didn't read the last line. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. As I enter the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Chris. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm still not used to being in the club is all. That's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. So I just saw. Sayori. Like I said before, Chris. This belch is lovely. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Belch is lovely too. The belching. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? I've had all of a sudden. No reason really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin. Right, she's a moocher. She follows the latch and gets it open. And it turns upside down, lets the contents fall into the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How would you even know? Simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So if you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget you spent all your money so I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. Just like me. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. Feel guilty? That means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? She's listening in. Very still in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, don't first let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after playing mischievous little stuff like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Love that. Love that. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something very rad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Alexia in a nutshell. That's Alexia in a nutshell. Just, it's a convolution. Contribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
I'm just drinking water. Why am I burping? There's something about looking at water through like a scrunched bottle that's just so mesmerizing. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. Josh told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I checked Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, someone smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution! Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it already. Jeez, I don't want to watch you make love to that damn cookie. Nobody wants to watch you make love to the cookie. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, this looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think he gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. So he gets out of her seat, goes by Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie's still in hand. Natsuki still reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Sayori and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you say so? Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica's in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have you ever heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose to club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What old job anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. Good for the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Something about a squished up water bottle still having some water left in it. That's just absolutely mesmerizing. I don't know what it is. Like, it's literally just all squished up. Like, it's literally all squished. There's still some water left in it, and it just looks so mesmerizing. I can't explain to you why. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! Oh, that's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Cress. Alex smiled sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really like the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Just the juice thing that saves mischievous escapade. I'm sure that's a cool little complaint for anyway. Looks like everyone's already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. He's back to her book, and Suki disappeared in the closet. Yeah. Chris. Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival's coming up. Me and Monica, we're gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Oh, I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay, Monica, I'll be back soon. Are you going with Crest to get the supplies? It's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. Oh, but I wanted to go. So it's fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. It's just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Cress? Yep. Let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. Far behind Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. I'm just enjoying messing around with this water ball that I just completely scrunched up with some water drops. It's so weirdly mesmerizing. Like, I wish I had my webcam on to show you guys, but I'm still just sitting here in my work shirt. Anyways, I'm just gonna... Hey, Sayori? Let's take a bite of ice cream real quick. What exactly are we doing with the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event for literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. So. Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? What kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds... Look, man. Look. I put it down. I put it down. I couldn't help myself. My ADHD brain was just like, must play with water bottle. That's literally what happened. I'm so sorry. I couldn't control it, okay? I forgot how boring visual novels can be. I'm about ready to save soon. But I want to try to get through an act a night, a stream. Not a night, good lord. But that's not gonna happen. Shut up! Kinda dull. Chris, you don't think about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like, you say the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. With what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Aww, you meanie. I was being super serious. I'm working super hard on this, you know. Oh, I know. I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to yourself. Don't say so. That's embarrassing. But I guess that means they're doing a good job. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. The festival's going to be so much fun. So I spin myself around the hallway again. Hey, Chris, this classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. The mission, huh? Well done, so I spend time with Sayori like this. In the end, she didn't do one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around herself. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. So you almost went by, I began to hold myself in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings out a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. It's over to the classroom. Oh, okay, I can save like that. So I head straight to the closet and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls a box of crayons full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too! Kind of dirty though. Sayori starts pulling up various crayons out of the box. Reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Man, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. At least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Get! Sayori bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls on the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow! You okay? My forehead. Sayori clutched her forehead. Jeez, Sayori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori sat on the floor, grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts. Just do it for a second. So slowly releases her hands from her forehead. There's no labeling! I was about to say, why does that closet look like another classroom? Gently brush your bangs to the side. Ow! Oh shit, there's even more expressiveness on it. Sorry. It's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. Bump starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell. I should find you some ice. Chris? We wouldn't even find ice around this time. No, I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. And one thing with a fan, so I make a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. That's her shoulder and run out into the hallway. Look at the ears fitting machine. What should I get? Oh, I'm asked since we used an ice pack rather than a drink. But I didn't say really likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. Just a moment. I'm already returning the classroom I left Sayori. So one moment before I was in the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back in the box. At least I already in the wrong spots before I filled them. Sayori, beer. I had to the bottle of apple juice. Oh my god. Why does it look like piss? It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cup and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? For your forehead, idiot! Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Simply swallow against the bump on her forehead. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like clean up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Cress? This kind of reminds me of you growing up, doesn't it? Huh? What do you mean? You know, I used to play outside all the time. I always tried to keep up with you. You're kind of oblivious in some ways. usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. Sometimes I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I would fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I'd start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quickly as you could. And you would really try really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know? Did I really do that? Yeah. You don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Not only this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Chris, I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you were rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that! You don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. Because that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Chris, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest with myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sarah has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and closing on the outside. I want to see her deep in thought like this. It makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know? Good luck with that. She's going to see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Alright. I know what I said, but it's like 1:30 right now. And I'm getting restless, so... Oh, we've got an autosave. What time is it on my computer? That was from like 20 minutes ago. I have 6 total pages of extra. I'm getting restless. I'm getting tired. This has been Doki Doki Plus. We might come back next week. No, we did not. We did not get to the first act yet. Are you crazy? I think you got to the first act by this point. Oh, then again, it's been only 2 hours. Next week, I'll make sure to have a water with me. We might go to Gorn again. We might go back. We might go back to Gorn. We might go to a new game. We might even go back to Clone Drone to do some more things. But either way, hope you guys did enjoy this. This has been DDLC Plus. So, I'll see all you guys in the next